I don't know technical stuff. So I'm just trying a very small bit tonight, folks. I'll Taylor come up here and rock the world. So recently, I've been going to this bar a lot. I have a buddy of mine. We all go out and have a few drinks, and there's this one guy that comes in, and he's just annoying. You know what I mean? Like there's that one guy that just irritates the hell out of you. This guy comes in all the time, needs to be the center of attention, always telling everyone what he thinks, and he just interrupts conversation when you're talking to somebody else. It's extremely rude. I hate it. And one day, I was with one of my friends. Me and her were just having a nice drink. The guy comes up and interrupts our conversation. We let the guy talk, he walks away, and before I could say anything, my friend looks to me and she says, "He's such a narcissist." And I smiled, agreed, nodded. Then I got really, really sad and upset. Because I'm 28 years old, and I still don't know what narcissist means. So I did some research. All right? I went online, and I decided to find out what it means. All right? I looked up some books, read some stuff on the internet, watched some documentaries, and essentially, narcissists are essentially people who feel self-entitled, who get jealous extremely quick, and feel they need to be the center of attention. And with all these things, they happen to get extremely aggressive over these things very quick. So while doing this, I actually found this documentary that was really intriguing. So if any of you want to know more about narcissism, I'd go watch this documentary. It's called Bride Wars, or Bridezillas. You guys familiar with this? Bridezillas is this fantastic show where you get to go and watch the most horrible person ever get married. And the whole entire episode, you try to figure out why this guy proposed to her to begin with. It's really entertaining, and every show goes the same. Meet Gorgonzola. Gorgonzola is an out-of-work hairdresser who does nothing but watch Netflix and finds new ways to belittle her fiancé. Matt, her fiancé, works 12 jobs and makes sure there's enough butterscotch pudding in tequila to make sure she doesn't turn into a demon. Now, every episode makes her look horrible. Every single episode is just this woman just berating and making everyone feel that she's the most important person on the planet. And at the very end of the episode, every single time, there's this like melodramatic where they try to like make her seem not like a bad guy when she's actually getting married. They cut the music, it gets all soft and romantic, and they exchange their vows. And then immediately after that, they cut to the whole entire episode, bits and pieces of how horrible she was. What kind of nonsense is that? It's not even fair. I wish at one episode it'd be something like this. Thank you for watching this episode of Bridezillas. Come back next week, well, it'll be Bridezillas 2, my future ex-husband. It's a funny thing about narcissism. I'm still trying to figure out certain little things about it. One thing, I think you need to be humble in your life. I think everyone needs to be a little bit humble. One of my friends, she's not humble at all. In fact, she won a comedy competition recently, and before she won it, she said, "Well, I didn't really have much competition here anyways." I'm like, "Oh, thanks, I'm competing against you." All right, that's really nice. She said, "Well, I'm really humble about it." What? You cannot say you're humble. That's a gifted word. You need to be given that word. Just like you're a saint, you're humble, you're a rapist. You have to be given that word, right? Like you can't just say you're that word. You need to be given it. It's an award. And that's all I got for tonight. Thank you for listening to me. I know it worked, and now I know it didn't.
Brooklyn Rally.